this is Chef Craig again from the Hardy Kitchen Academy at Loveland Center, coming to you from my kitchen still. Today I got some boiled eggs that we're going to do a couple of different things with. We're going to do deviled eggs and egg salad. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Now, some of these eggs aren't the prettiest, so those are the ones I'm going to use for egg salad, and just watch. Okay, like I said, some of the eggs aren't the prettiest. You get 2 deviled eggs out of each boiled egg. So you just cut them in half. All right, both of those look pretty good. I got one here that's like super ugly. All right, this one just did not do well during the peeling process, but there's still edible egg there, and I might be able to get a deviled egg out of it if I choose my sides carefully. Okay. Yeah, that may or may not work. I'll decide in a minute after I get them all cut. So I'm thinking I'll just go with 4 deviled eggs today, and the rest we'll use for egg salad, which means only 2 of these 5 eggs are going to be deviled eggs. So I picked my 4 prettiest. It's probably these 4, and the rest I'm going to go ahead and take the yolk out of. Right, or actually I'm going to take the yolk out of all of them, but I'll put all the yolks over there, and I'm going to put my ugly whites back over here in this bowl. Okay, so that was a pretty one, pretty ugly. Yeah, not too bad, but not the best. So, whoop, there, now it's pretty ugly. Okay, so pretty. These last 2, not so much. Here we go. So now I got the pretty whites separated from the ugly whites. Now I'm going to take the yolks out of the rest of them. Now, something to keep in mind when you're making a deviled egg is that these little spaces that we're creating, where the egg yolks used to be, are just big enough to hold half an egg yolk. Okay, so everything we add to these egg yolks increases the volume, which is why when you see deviled eggs, they're mounded up. And then sometimes they pipe them out with fancy tips, but I'm just going to show you an easy 2-spoon method. First, I'm going to bust those up a little bit. Okay, now I'm going to give it a dollop of mayonnaise, and you don't want to make it too loose, so I can always add a little more later if I don't think I got enough. Now here I have a sweet relish. You can use any relish you want. You can use dill pickles, chop them up, put those in there. I make this here at the house, or we make it, my wife and I. It's just a sweet relish. I'm going to give it a nice spoonful with some of the juice. Yeah, maybe a little more, because we really like it. And just a tiny bit of mustard. Okay. A little bit of salt. A little bit of pepper. Okay. Then we're just going to mix this up. Now, the cool thing about this is way more than I need to fill those 4 little eggshells or egg whites. But the rest of it, I just chop up the whites, add them to it, and then I'm done with my egg salad at the same time. Okay, so now with a clean fork, make sure that my seasoning's okay. A little more pickle, a little more salt. The mayonnaise is good. That's a good consistency. It's going to go into it'll go into this in the egg white real easy. Okay, so now the trick I was telling you about with the 2 spoons, and I can even use the 2 spoons that I have dirty already. Yeah, a little bit of extra mayonnaise isn't going to hurt nothing. Okay, what you do, get some of the egg up on the spoon, and you just push it off into the hole. Now, you can garnish these with lots of things. If you have a red pepper, you could cut that up and put a little piece of red pepper on top. Something that's really good, if you like them, is green olives. Just put a small green olive on there with a pimento, or cut one in half. But the olive is a real nice contrast of flavors. This egg is really rich with the mayonnaise and the egg yolk, and the olive gives it a nice contrast. So now, technically those are done. I could sprinkle them with some tiny bit of paprika. There's a lot of things you can do. This is the most basic deviled egg, but it's delicious. You're gonna like it. Very easy to make, okay? Now my egg whites, I could chop these up with a knife, but I got a cool gizmo here that is for slicing strawberries. It works good for mushrooms. Also works great for eggs. If I was doing the whole egg, pretend for a second that I got a whole egg here. Okay, I could put the whole egg on there, cut it, turn it the other direction. Whoops. Helps you put it back in the right part. Cut it again, and it's done. It's also good if you just wanted to slice the eggs, if you wanted to spread them out over the top of a salad. Look at that. Any really soft fruit is good for. You want to be careful though, because if you try to cut something too hard, then and you bend these blades, well, congratulations, you have made scrap metal. You're just going to have to throw it away because it's not going to work. If those blades don't line up with them slots just right, you're done. So be careful with it if you have something like this. Now, I've seen some, I don't have one, but they make others that are just, it has the same shape in it in the bottom, but the top of it is just a square thing that just has wires. It look like guitar strings, okay? Which is real good for cutting eggs, and that's basically what it's for, slicing eggs. Turn the egg, you slice it again. Those are awesome for slicing eggs, but that's just about it. I wouldn't risk putting anything else through there. Them wires just aren't that sturdy. Most models. You might find a higher end one that's got some good stout wire that might be good for some of the other soft stuff, but this one is designed to be a multitasker, which is good. Just know what you're using and use it carefully. Okay, so now mix my egg whites into here. Now with this, because I added all them egg whites, might need to be just a little bit looser. So, I polluted both my spoons, so now I'm back over here in the drawer again. Well, unfortunately, that's right where my phone said, hey, I got too much stuff in me. You need to clear out some memory. And so you didn't get to see me finish mixing up the egg salad, but just to wrap it up, those are the deviled eggs that we made. And here is the finished egg salad. And I just went on to say that put it on crackers, put it on bread, put it on a spoon, shove it in your face. It's all good. Eggs are awesome. A lot of things you can do with them. I'm sure you'll see me doing more things with more eggs another time. Bye.